Leo, hello, how are you? This is your September reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. It's for your Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. If you know what your top three zodiac signs are in your natal chart, it's a good start. Sometimes we don't always resonate with our sun sign. Sometimes it's a rising sign, moon sign, Venus, um, all the ones that I sort of mentioned at the start. So kind of look at the title of a reading and maybe go by it rather than just restricting yourself and then getting the sun sign or listening to the sun sign reading and going, I don't resonate with that. But there is, you resonate somewhere else. So I would always look at a title and see how you feel about it. And you'll know if it hits or not. You'll know if it's for you. Trust your gut. So let's say Leo for September. What do we need to know? What does Leo need to know for the month of September? What's coming up? Let's find out. Oh, not all those. We'll definitely take this. Love for you, Leo. New love on horizon. Let's see what else for Leo. Oh, everything's a bit of a mess. So, are we a bit sort of scattered? Are we a little bit sort of does new love appear and we kind of get all clumsy and we don't know how to manage ourselves? Is that what's happening with you, Leo? What else for Leo? Talent, commitment. What else? One more, please. Thank you. Peace. Ooh, somebody definitely sees your worth anyway. Somebody sees how amazing you are. And they certainly don't want to let you go. We have a full moon on the 7th, which is in Pisces. And then we have a new moon on the 21st of September in Virgo. Both these moons during the month of September are quite powerful. So if this person hasn't already shown up, they may show up now. Let's see what's coming in. Six of Pentacles. Somebody who wants to have equal give and take with you. Somebody who's going to come in and treat you right way. Five of Pentacles. You know, it feels like it's a very different feeling from any past relationships here. It feels different to that Page of Pentacles. Coming in with communication here. Death card. Ace of Cups. So this definitely feels like this relationship starts in a completely different way to possibly how you've started past relationships. I think it just Five of Cups is that you're leaving that past maybe way of doing things out in the cold, and you're going to, you know, take things a little bit more slowly, change how you sort of interact. You may have been more in the past quite passion orientated and kind of really rushed into things, and now you're like, no, we're not. Nine of Swords, we've done that before and it's left us in this sort of state of anxiety and we're not going to do that again. Nine of Wands. Nine of Swords and Nine of Wands. Like past situations have left you completely not knowing if you're coming or going, what question what this maybe felt about you and things like that. And you're like, I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to take my time. I want to see how this person treats me. Ace of Swords. I want to get to the truth of this person first before I sort of open up and I sort of open my heart up in any way. Knight of Swords. No more rushing, trying to sort of, rush headfirst into a relationship to sort of gain a status of girlfriend, boyfriend, partners, whatever. It's just, let's just take this at a nice pace, at our pace, and not the hermit, and not be worrying too much about the outside or how it's sort of justifying it, or the past may have been more dominated by, you know, wanting to have that sort of status in a way of boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, having that. Whereas now we're like, that's not that's not important anymore. It's about getting to know each other and are you suitable for me? So it feels like a little bit of maturing for you, Leo. We're sort of we've shifted a gear here. Seven of Pentacles. You want to be sure of what you're investing in. It's none of this sort of like Four of Swords. Not interested in this kind of, lying at night wondering, lying in bed at night wondering, is this person, what do they feel about me? That you want to go to bed at night knowing how that person feels about you. So it's about taking it slowly here. A new way of doing things. Yeah, the Hangman in reverse. We're no longer going to get ourselves into that stuck mentality of what is this? Well, well. Three of Swords. There you go. No more mess. Is basically what's happening here. We're not going to conduct ourselves in a mess anymore. And I have just completely threw everything everywhere right now. We're not going to get ourselves into sort of, you know, get ourselves all in our head, worried about, you know, did I give myself up too easy to this person and they were only using me? We're not doing that anymore. We've matured, Leo. Maybe the last heartbreak really was the last one for you. And you're like, no, we're not going to do this next time round. I'm going to take this to the extended, Leo. If you feel that this is for you and you want to come along, the link's below. I want to see what this new person, see if we can get any kind of, indication of what they're like, any blockages that might be here, what the future energy looks like, and then we'll get some angelic advice.